English language study. English language study. It helps students to understand the appropriate usage of language. It includes activities based on grammar and vocabulary. Here, we are going to study all important English language study topic in details along with examples. So let's start. Acrostic. It is a poem, or a write-up, in which the first letter of each line forms a meaningful word when read vertically. For example, friend. F for faith. R for reality. I for innovative. E for encouraging. N for noble. D for dedicated. You can observe the given word. Now, study other examples. Anagram. It is a play of words created by rearranging the letters of the original words to make a new word or phrase. State, taste. Dusty, study. Dairy, diary. Auctioned, cautioned. Allergy, gallery. 10. Net. Abbreviations. It is a short form of a word or phrase. For example, MR, Mr. VIP, very important person. SSC, secondary school certificate. DR, doctor. WHO, World Health Organization. AIR, All India Radio. LED, light emission diode. Archaic word means Old English words. Words imparting old-fashioned flavor to suit the background of their write-up are called archaic words. For example, being, existence, thy, your, bestowed, gave, thee, you, thou, you, canst, can, dale, valley, twere, it were. Compound words. When two words come together and we get a new meaningful word, is a compound word. For example, star, fish. Make a new word, starfish. There are three types of compound words. 1. Closed compound words means words which are written as a single word. Example: sunflower, newspaper, grandfather. 2. Open compounds means words that are written as separate words. Example: high school, living room, school bus. 3. Hyphenated compounds means words that use a hyphen in between two words. Example: well-known, second-rate, merry-go-round. Collocation. It is a natural combination of words that are closely affiliated with each other. For example, fast food, tall building, high building, heavy rainfall, brainstorming, most important, simple clothes, ticket office, light drizzle, stray dog. Homophones. Words with similar pronunciation. but different spellings, are called homophones. For example, rise, rice. The captain's words rise the courage of his soldiers. Rice is a staple crop. Sun, sun. The sun is the star. Every father loves his son. No, no. He is no more. I know him. Homographs. Words with same spelling, but different pronunciation and different meaning. For example, minute. Wait a minute. It has a minute defect in it. Smoke. The ignition of fuel gives smoke. They smoke daily. Homonyms. Words with same spelling, same pronunciation, but different meanings, are called homonyms. Example: lock. There was a lock of hair on the table. The lock and the key are kept in the drawer. Plant. We should plant more trees to save our planet. This chemical plant has increased pollution in our city. Finding hidden words from the given word. Form a short words of minimum 4 letters from the given word. Use only the letters in the given word. Use each letter only once. International. Hidden words like inter, national, nation, train, learn. Monumental. Hidden words like monument, moment, mental, meant, mount. Spirituality. Hidden words like spiritual, spirit, ritual, spiral. Infinitives. It does not change its form, with a change in the subject and tense. Now observe the following sentences. Underlined words are infinitives. I like to learn new things. She used to drink milk in her childhood. They did not wish to voice their fear. They decided to have lunch in at Foyot restaurant. Religion is meant to awaken man's love for his source God. Participles. A present participle. It is used as a verb as well as an adjective, by adding ing. He had no friends, believing that friends were more trouble than help. She has a traveling bag. He gave his most appealing smile. A past participle. It is used as a verb as well as an adjective. Its third form of verb. We have prevented millions of child deaths. I had forgotten about them in the excitement of the theft. The coveted ornaments were gone. Participles. Form present participles and past participles, in which the last letter is doubled. Gerund. A noun formed from a verb, such as the ing form of verb, when used as a noun. For example, learning, writing, speaking. Walking is a good exercise. I enjoy swimming in the sea. Ramesh is fond of fishing. Spot the error and rewrite the correct sentence. Here spotting the error in the use of verb in the sentence, or in the subject, or verb agreement is expected. She sings songs daily. She sings songs daily. Rice and dal are our regular food. Rice and dal is our regular food. Many types of food were served at the party. Many types of food were served at the party. Either he or she are mistaken. Either he or she is mistaken. Word register or related words. It a list of words that are connected to a particular thing. For example, write word register of education, school, teacher, student, classroom, desk, textbook, examination, medicine, doctor, tablets, nurse, hospital, clinic, X-ray, sports, games, event, referee, player, ball, ground, umpire. Word used as a noun, as well as verb. Make sentence using the word as a noun, as well as a verb. For example, the word smile. It can be used as noun and verb, too. She gave a smile. Here, a word smile is used as noun. Babies smile sometimes. Here, a word smile is used as verb. Water. Water is a natural resource. Here, the word water is used as noun. We should water the plant every day. Here, the word water is used as verb. Plant. We have a rose plant. Here, the word water is used as verb. Let's plant flowers in the garden. Here, the word water is used as verb. Word chain. It is a word game that begins with the letter that the previous word ended with. It is like Antakshari. A category of words is usually given like verb, noun, adjective or adverb. Words should not be repeated in the same example. Let's observe the following examples. Nouns: apple, elephant, tiger, rabbit, tortoise. Verbs: read, draw, write, erase, elaborate. Adjectives: beautiful, large, excellent, talkative, energetic. Rearrange the letters and form new word. Here, the alphabets are rearranged to form new words. Let's study the following examples. Parts of speech. Words are divided into the 8 classes. According to their nature and function in the sentence are called parts of speech. 1. Noun. A word used for naming some person or thing. For example, boy, school, sea, India, class, ball, nation. 2. Pronoun. A word used instead of a noun or noun equivalent. For example, I, you, we, they, he, she, it, this, these, who. 3. Verb. A word which completes the meaning of the sentences. For example, read, write, sing, dance, play. 4. Adverb. A word which qualifies a verb, an adjective or another adverb. For example, clearly, sharply, lastly. 5. Adjective. A word used to qualify a noun or pronoun. X. Good, several, many, all, some. 6. Preposition. a word placed before a noun or pronoun to show its relation to some other word in the sentence. For example, on, in, below, above, with, at, by. 7. Conjunction. A word used for joining two or more words, phrases or two sentences. For example, and, but, because, since. 8. Interjection. A word used to express an emotion or some sudden feelings. For example, oh, wow, alas, hurrah, bravo. Tenses. Tense denotes the time an action takes place, whether sometime in the past, in the present, or will take some time in the future. There are three tenses. Present tense. An expression for an activity that is currently in action or is habitually performed. For example, I write a letter. The sun rises in the east. Past tense. Any event or action that took place in the past can be referred to as the past tense. For example, she danced very well. He wrote a message. Future tense. The actions that are to take place in the future fall in the category of future tense. For example, we shall complete it. You will come to help her. Kinds of sentences. There are four kinds of sentences. 1. Assertive sentence, which states or makes assertion. She was a student of music. The flowers were big and bright. 2. Interrogative sentence, which asks question. How can we doubt her? Do plants have ears? 3. Imperative sentence, which expresses command or advice or request. Sit straight. Don't disturb others. 4. Exclamatory sentence, which expresses strong or sudden feeling like anger, fear, surprise, happiness, etc. How big and bright the flowers were. What a surprise. Change the voice. Ramesh knows Suresh. This sentence is in active voice. Suresh is known by Ramesh. This sentence is in passive voice. Active voice. When a subject is directly acting on the object, the sentence is written in active voice. For example, John writes a letter. In this sentence, John is a subject. It is active doing action on an object. A letter. Passive voice. When the object is acted upon by the subject, the sentence is written in passive voice. For example, our letter is written by John. In this sentence, our letter is a subject. It is not doing any action, so it's passive. In change the voice, the meaning remains the same and only the structure is changing. Rules for changing voice. Exchange the places of the subject and the object. Convert the main verb into its past participle or third form while converting from active to passive voice. When you change the verb form of the main verb, the tense of the auxiliary also changes accordingly. Degree of comparison. There are 3 degrees of comparison. Every adjective and adverb can be written in one of 3 degrees. The positive degree. This offers no comparison. It just tells us about the existence of a quality. For example, adjectives: slow, beautiful, happy. Now, observe the following sentences. Adverbs: slowly, beautifully, happily. The comparative degree. This compares 2 things to show which has the lesser or greater degree of the quality. For example, adjectives: slower, more beautiful, happier. Adverbs: more slowly, more beautifully, more happily. The superlative degree. This compares more than two things to show which has the least or greatest degree of the quality. For example, adjectives: slowest, most beautiful, happiest. Adverbs: most slowly, most beautifully, most happily. Reported speech or indirect speech. Direct speech: when you report or quote someone else's statement as it is. For example, I said, "It is true." Indirect speech: when you report someone else's statement in your own words without any change its meaning. For example, I said that it was true. Convert direct speech to indirect speech in following ways. Clauses. There are two types of clauses. Main clause. It is also called as principal clause or independent clause. A clause which contains a subject and a verb and makes sense on its own. Subordinate clause. A clause which does not make sense on its own and cannot be a sentence on its own. For example, the boys said that they are hungry. Here, the boys said is a main clause, and that they are hungry is a subordinate clause. 1. Noun clause. A clause functions like a noun in the sentence. I will give you whatever you wish to have. Here, I will give you is a main clause, and whatever you wish to have is subordinate clause. It is used as a noun, so it is noun clause. Another example. What our parents say is right. Here, what our parents say is noun clause. 2. Adjective clause. A clause functions like an adjective in the sentence. This is the man who helped me. Here, this is the man is the main clause. Who helped me is subordinate clause. It qualifies a noun. The man. So it is adjective clause. The girl had a doll which talks with music. Here, the girl had a doll is a main clause. Which talks with music is subordinate clause. Modifying a noun. A doll. So it is adjective clause. 3. Adverb clause. A clause functions like an adverb in the sentence. If someone calls, ask him to wait. I shall not help her even if she begs. We shall go for a picnic when the weather will improve. Types of sentences. There are 3 types of sentences. 1. Simple sentence. It has one subject and a finite verb, predicate. It has one independent clause. For example, the student reads a book. A happy man brings happiness. Mary and John go to the office. 2. Compound sentence. It has two subjects and verbs joined with a conjunction or coordinator. Like, and, but, or, nor, yet, so, because. It has two or more coordinate clauses. For example, Sonny is a good boy and he likes reading books. My friends walked fast but they missed the bus. He returned home and sat thinking over it. 3. Complex sentence. It has one main clause and one or more subordinate clauses. It has an independent clause and a dependent clause. For example, the village in which she lives is very small. Jessie told that she would not come with me. If there will be heavy rain, Sam will not come here. Analysis of the sentence, or analyze the sentence, means you have to identify the type of sentence and classify the clauses. For example, I have a friend who is very active. Type of sentence is complex sentence. Main clause is I have a friend. Subordinate clause is who is very active. It is an adjective clause. We came together and we enjoyed a lot. Type of sentence is compound sentence. Main clause is we came together. Main clause is we enjoyed a lot. Here, both clauses can stand by itself independently, so they are main clause. Alphabetical order. Arrange given words in alphabetical order. 4 words will be given. You have to arrange them in alphabetical order. For example, dedication, accelerate, cautious, bestow. Accelerate, bestow, cautious, dedication. Longer, lengthy, lasting, level. Lasting, lengthy, level, longer. Pressure, paradise, praise, pure. Paradise, praise, pressure, pure. Modal auxiliaries. A type of verb that is used to indicate likelihood, ability, permission, request, capacity, suggestions, order, obligation, or advice. For example, can, could, will, would, shall, should, may, might, must. Pick out the modal auxiliary verb and state its function. I can speak many languages. Here, can is modal auxiliary verb. It shows ability. May I come in? May is modal auxiliary verb. It shows permission. We must follow traffic rules. Must is modal auxiliary verb. It shows compulsion. We shall help each other. Shall is modal auxiliary verb. It shows advice, suggestion. Friends, we have revised most of the English language study topics with suitable examples. Hope you understood and enjoyed it. Thank you. Stay connected with our YouTube channel for e-lessons of English language study, writing skills, textual English prose and poetry of standard 8, 9 and 10.